So I'm at a place called Paugussett State Forest in Newtown. That would be the Housatonic River. I had actually never heard of this state forest. It's across the river from Kettletown. Um, but I knew I was going to be on my way up this way to pick up my kids from staying with my parents. And so I looked on Google Maps for green areas to check out some new trails. And almost immediately I found the Indian pipe flower, Monotropa uniflora. It seems a bit early for them. I usually don't see them until August, but it is a really strange flower because it's a plant, but it's a non-photosynthetic plant, which means it does not make its own food from energy from the sun by photosynthesis. It doesn't even have chlorophyll in its leaves at all. It completely lacks the pigment, cannot make its own food. Very, very strange. Plants are defined by photosynthesis. They're defined by making their own food and by their green. To find one with no green in it, it's like the most alien thing. One of the most alien things I can think of. They're a parasite. They get their food, they steal their food from life underground. The mycelium of fungi, of mushrooms, which permeate the forest floor all around us. Some of them are mycorrhizal fungi, which means that they have a mutualistic, not a parasitic, but a mutualistic relationship with the surrounding trees. See, the trees give them sugar that the trees made through photosynthesis. So the mycorrhizal fungi use that sugar for food. It's glucose, it's energy. And the fungi, in return, through the roots, give the trees things that they are not as efficient at gathering. Things that are in the ground, the nitrates and nitrites and things like that. The nitrates and phosphates, particularly. It's a mutualistic relationship. This plant is tricking the mycorrhizal fungus through the roots into thinking that it has the same relationship, but all it's doing is taking. And it's even taking the sugar that the trees made. So in a way, it's not just parasitizing the fungi underground, it's parasitizing the trees. They did the work. And this guy, this plant, this flower is taking that food for itself. It's a flower like any other, except for other than that, it is pollinated by pollinating insects. It's an angiosperm. We can look at the flower petals, but because it's not photosynthetic, it can grow in places where other flowers can't. The dark understory, the forest floor.